Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. It seems like the sky is falling yet again. And the stock, Tesla is tumbling. NIO has tumbled this morning. Rightfully so, Tesla has tumbled. So much so that the European largest pension fund sold its entire stake in Tesla in the third quarter. But why would they do that? Tesla is selling a lot of EVs. Well, those with critical thinking and common sense will realize that they stop innovating. They took the Prius, the back of the Prius, and slapped it on their revamped Model Y and said, here you go. So whilst they're doing this and they stop innovating, pension funds and hedge funds are realizing that this has turned into a meme stock, even though Wall Street is pumping it up. But whilst all of this is happening, I bought another 72 shares of NIO this morning, bringing my shares up to 15,700 shares, and I will keep buying. I couldn't resist. I pulled money out of my savings, even though I said I would not. I would only buy whenever I get paid, but this was irresistible. And if it falls again tomorrow, I'll buy another 50 shares again. So NIO president revealed on NIO radio that the NIO house is set to open in Baku, Azerbaijan in March or April this year, since the traditional New Year is in March. Also, China new energy vehicle sales at record 1.596 million in December. This is when the propaganda machine here in the West were telling us in the beginning of last year that China is uninvestable and that we should not buy shares over in China. The economy will continue to contract. And they have been saying this for the last, 15 years. And every year they say China keeps growing. So while they continue to lie, guys like Ray Dalio kept investing in China, just like all the huge American hedge funds and pension funds. But anyway, it says that's more than America sells in 1 year. What they sold in December is more than what America sells in 1 year in terms of electric vehicles. With a 34% increase year over year, BYD outsells Toyota in the new energy vehicle segment in Japan, in their own home country. It just goes to show you that wherever there is, the Chinese EV companies are allowed to go without protectionism, without fear. They will dominate. Of course, it's just like when Toyota was the dominator and came to America. The American auto industry did not go out of business, but instead they had to keep up and innovate. Of course, Toyota took the lion's share of the market here in America, but now that has changed. Wherever the Chinese EV companies go, especially NIO, they will dominate. Because why do I always say NIO? It's because of battery as a service. It's because we took the best of the best. It's kind of like taking Michael Jordan, a young Michael Jordan, a young Shaquille O'Neal, a young Larry Bird, a young ugly Dennis Rodman to rebound for us. We cloned Kobe Bryant and brought him back. We have the best of the best. So we will continue to dominate, just like we took the lion's share of the premium market in China. We will take the lion's share of the sub-brand segment with Envoy and Firefly, and we will replicate that wherever we go. With our 7-seater coming as well, with our ET6, which I still say is a speedster, we will dominate wherever we go because we have the only winning business model. We have that perfect ecosystem that's coming together. And we see all that falling into place, so much so that first it was Mercedes. Their sales dipped in 2024 on weak demand in China for their cars. Now it's Porsche. In 2015, China became Porsche's largest single market in the world, but is now in decline for the third consecutive year. And now with the ET9, the extraterrestrial 9 coming, to take that high-end segment away, Mercedes and Porsche will be decimated completely in China. Remember, Money Making Mitch said that. Also, unless they team up with us and do battery swapping, coming in March, it will be interesting to see what happens to Mercedes and Porsche when we release the ET9 in March. It will be interesting to see what happens to that low-end segment when Firefly comes out with that 9 airbags. And I showed literally what happened 3 doors away from my house yesterday with that Tesla Model S crashing, and it was totally decimated. It wasn't even a major accident, but the entire front of it was destroyed. Imagine if they ran into an ET9. Oh my God. God save the Queen. Oh, well, now it's the King. So coming in March, it will be interesting to see what happens. And also, like I said, the European largest pension fund sold its entire stake in Tesla in the third quarter. And according to Guru Focus, NIO saw its stock. The company has announced a bold sales target in 2025 this year. This is why I keep buying. Aiming to double its sales compared to 2024, NIO plans to sell approximately 444,000 vehicles in 2025. What money making, Mitch? Yes. 440,000, doubling our sales, because they saw what Envoy is going to do, they saw what Firefly is going to do, they saw what our new platform NIO cars are going to do. And in 2024, NIO projects to deliver a total of 221,970 new vehicles, marking a significant year-over-year growth of 38.7%, which we did. This ambitious plan reflects NIO's commitment to expanding its market presence and scaling its operations to meet increasing demand for electric vehicles. You heard that right, increasing demand. So I believe it's 40% penetration rate last year with new energy vehicles, and with the Chinese citizens moving away from polluting gas guzzlers. China is behind Norway. Norway is the only country with a higher penetration rate than China, but China is the largest market in the world, of course. So NIO is positioning itself to capitalize and take the lion's share away. So just like what XPeng CEO said, this year, 2026 and 2027, will see a lot of, it will be a weeding out as Mercedes, Porsche, and a lot of the low-end segment like Tesla and stuff is decimated. As those 3 years progress and come upon us, we will see NIO as the leader holding the lion's share in China. And then wherever BYD go, we will go there to eat their lunch as well. So I hope you guys found this video to be informational, inspirational, and motivational on Monday morning. If so, guys, do not forget that thumbs up. It takes a lot of time to do these videos and editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we are waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie as to how the game is played in Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.